Yeah, yeah. Good. Yo, what's up, man? Good morning to everyone. Think we are good and everywhere. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Are we good? I think so. You know what I mean? Uh, are we? I think we are. Don't we? Uh, uh, where is the? Yeah, I yesterday was kind of didn't take that notes of mine about the topic. If we ask what topic, I will show you what it is. Yes, what is the topic? I don't know. Uh, but let's focus on here. I think I can change that. Okay, give me a moment, guys. Follow system. Then yeah, confirm. Turn off. Mm, why there is a second was I don't know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we are good. Don't we chat? Alright, I think let's get started. Uh, they said GL said what did I last yesterday? Um, this. Okay, this book says so when the window is first displayed, the frame buffer size callback get called as well. Okay. So I don't think that is where I left. Oh my god, my neck. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Mm. JLW set frame before size callback. The window frame before. Okay. Um, window and then frame before size callback. The many beginners thinks this is calling the frame before size callback, but that is not true. Um, it doesn't look like that, does it? Okay, yeah, kind of similar, isn't it? Like only the keyboard in the function was changing is the set, JFW set. The was two of them was kind of a look similar, isn't it? Isn't it, chat? Oh my god. Mm. It doesn't exist. My bad. This is very distracting. Okay, so the many beginners thinks this is calling the frame buffer's size callback, but that is not true. What is actually does this line is telling the GLFW the plain text, hey GLFW, if the window size changes, please call this function for me. Um, yes. Thinking of it like a giving the GLFW the phone number, your function, and then GLFW stores it. Later, when the resize happens, user resize the window, GLFW notice, and GLFW calls your function. The real life analogy: imagine you're telling your friend, if the pizza arrives, call me, and don't call yourself. And okay, so you you don't keep checking every minute. Instant the pizza arrives, the friend calls you. That's it. Uh, okay. Um, all right. Um, then same idea. Window resized. JLW calls your callback. Don't say that callback. It is not callback. It's a frame before callback. It's a frame before resize callback. That is the function name. But this guy just saying is it is a callback. Not. It is not. You have to tell. I mean, you have to call his name, full name. You're just pain in the ass, don't you? So why passing that two arguments? Okay. So JLW set frame before resize callback window, and then frame before resize callback. First argument window. That is where the actual window is present. Okay. So which window are we talking about? Imagine the JW window and the game window. JW window, and then setting window. I think we used to be already know about this. Already know about this guy. You know what I mean? So yeah. So you need to specify which window should use this callback. Okay. Second argument is frame buffer resize callback. Okay, so this is the function JLW should call. Okay, so no, why? Okay, okay. So instead of the uh, different, I mean, how do I say it? Like JLW set callback is a different function, and then frame buffer resize callback is a different function. They are these two things are kind of really different from each other, but the frame before size callback was different function, but now it is instead of the another function as a parameter. I think it is crazy to be saying it like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is a function GLFW should call. It's frame before resize callback, frame before uh, resize callback. Oh what? Yes, so it is not a function, so I think it is just a parameter, because he's saying like that, you know what I mean? uh, is he getting a coming or something? Oh, not right. Yes, it is. No, we are good. We are chilling. Okay, so why no parentheses? If you write parentheses, you are saying run this function now, but the GLW does not want to run it now. Okay, so it wants to number it for later. Okay, okay. So you give the GLW the function itself. So you give the GLW function itself. What do you mean? Can I know what you mean? Uh, okay. So we are giving the functions. Okay, giving the JW function itself. Uh, yeah, I think so. So the sentence the book says when the window is first displayed, the frame buffer resize. Sorry, size callback get called as well. This surprise a lot of people. Um, what's going on? I actually don't get it. What's going on here? I I don't actually. Uh, Suppose you create a JRW create window, a control, sys control, title, and then the last two null for what? I just totally forgot about that. Okay, let me see the notes. The last two the JRW create window, right? The last two null for the yeah for so the uh, okay for the fourth it is a full screen, whether it should be full screen, and then for the fifth parameter null it is null for setting the two windows at the time with the same object and function. Okay, all right, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, and all right, let's back to what we were discussed. All right, you requested 800 and 600, so the now the actual frame buffer might not be exactly that size. I mean, okay. Oh my god. When did I open? My neck hurts. Alright. Uh, you requested 800 to 600, but the actual frame buffer might not be the exact size. Okay, so on the retina display, the sum display, especially the max. You requested 800 and 600, so the frame buffer becomes as 1000, 600 and 1200, because the screen is very high resolution. So here goes 800, but the logical width equal to 800, but the physically uh okay, so physically 1600 pixel. Okay, so that is how it works. I think so. um yeah, so maybe used maybe used what maybe used so the JW calls the frame before resize callback window. Okay. Immediately after showing that after showing that window. Oh, oh, okay, What's going on? I don't actually understand what exactly is happening in here. Alright, I'm pretty much have no idea. I pretty much have no idea. I need to check on my Wi-Fi data. That is going to be end sooner or later. Sooner or later. Sooner or later. Yo yo yo. I don't know how long it's going to be. Checking out. But it's going to be. It is going to be. Ha 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 ha. Sooner or later, sooner or later, sooner or later, sooner or later, sooner or later. Okay, I got 6 already. Okay, I got 6 already. Inside window. Yes, I got some. Compass, Sonic Plus. So much. My sauce was getting a little bit better. That's great. That's always. No, the sauce is. That's great. Alright, I'm just getting distracting a little bit. Oh my god, I don't even know why exactly. Ha ha. Immediately after showing the window, why is this useful? Because the OpenGL needs the actual frame before resize, not necessarily the resize you request. So the JW tells you here is the real size, and your callback updates. Callback updates. So the first two is x and y axis, right? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think so. Oh my god, he is pain in the ass, don't he? So I had the call. Okay. Uh, yes. So what does the register means? Register. Uh, can I know what you mean? Alright. Alright. I think JFW. Do you have the resize function? Uh, resize. This is okay. So yes, you have the resize function. UX. JW. Give it to me. Okay, you. Okay. So now the JW removes another callback. Example. This is callback. Window resize. Mouse callback. Called when mouse moves. Called when the mouse moves. Um. Okay. Um. So the keyboard callback. Called when the keyboard pressed. The joystick callback. Okay, there are like a lot of them, isn't it? Key pressed and then callback. Joystick callback. Uh, there are like a lots of them. Why this is rendering low? The book says the registers call back before the render loop. Register calls back before the render loop. Can I know what do you mean by that? I mean, I don't actually understand what's going on here. Alright, it is what it is. I don't really want to be confused. Uh, he's crazy. I don't really understand what's going on here. Dude, I given the program, alright, and I kind of wants to understand why it is there and how it is works. That is why I given to you to ask, like what's going on there, and so you are like comparing the different function, but it is good. I can understand it is good, but you are confusing me a lot. I don't actually understand what exactly you are trying to say. You know what I mean? So it is kind of a really pain in the ass for me to uh, get what you are exactly trying to say, and you are not giving that as clear as possible. So can you like give the proper clear definitions of the JLFW set frame buffer size callback window comma frame buffer size callback? So I think I can uh understand what I mean. Hope so. And yeah. So you roasting? Oh no. Oh, Jesus. Mm. I think I was giving too much extra information and it made the code idea hard to see. Sorry. Let's focus on this only this line. Yeah, the simple definition GLFW. If the window resize change, run the function. Okay, that is it. Nothing more. Like watch. Like I don't actually get it, man. Because I think that um, like I mean I don't know how to describe it, but uh, like so I think I got confused now. I was pissed off. I was pissed off. Oh my god. So let me explain, okay? I let's just this. So you are saying the same thing as before. Okay, so listen listen that the problem is right now is the void frame buffer size callback. A GLW window int window comma int width and then int height. So that is the function who has to be work as calling the glfw. Sorry, I mean glfw calls the function when the window is resized and kind of change it. So that is the function of the that is the functionality of the that is the functionality of that. So now you are telling that this function glfw set frame buffer size callback window comma frame buffer resize callback. So sorry, size callback. So I was kind of really pissed off. So these two functions are kind of different, but you are kind of telling the same functionality for the both of them, and I don't know what's going on here. So hope you explain to me. Like he's pain in the ass, man, isn't it? I didn't even say it. Bye. I didn't even. Uh, exactly. You're confusing. You're mixing up the two different things. I'm not. You are. I'm not. You are. All right. So you are mixing up the two different things on the void frame before resize callback. Okay. So the GLW set frame before resize callback. They are not the same thing. They are separate. Separate them completely. Okay. Your function. Okay, and then this is your function you wrote. The its job is where when the when called the update the viewport. um okay, so yes, all right, update the viewport, that is it. Oh, sorry, that is all. So by itself the function does absolutely nothing. Nothing. So it is just sitting in the memory. Okay, so all the notes I wrote was wrong. He was telling me like that, isn't he? Isn't he? Dude, oh my god, dude, why? Oh my god. Oh, dude. Just okay. Will it print hello? Yo, why you are telling that? Nobody knows a card. Okay, JLW function. The JLW set frame before call. Set frame before size callback. This is the JLW function. You did not write it. You the JLW wrote it. What do you mean wrote it? The guy was written by himself, or what do you mean by that? Huh? 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 What do you mean by that? Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just feel tired. I don't know why exactly. Oh my god! I just feel tired. The clips I got was not, wasn't has the caption, right? I think so. It doesn't has the caption. I don't know how to enable that even. Can we see? I think we can. Yeah. Is it good? I don't know. Seriously. Guys, I need to take a little break. I will be back. I'm back. Sorry, just took me minutes. Sorry, it just took me minutes. Right. Where did I? Did I? You didn't write it? Okay. It's job. Okay. Mm, What's going on? I don't know. Like I just got confused. He ain't explained the thing which I needs to know. Oh my god. Hmm. Not until the somebody calls. The JLFW function. Okay. So I kinda get it. So let's explain the guy what's going on. Okay. Okay, dude. So listen up. I kind of get it. Get what you mean by that. So all right. So um uh like I mean okay, so I kind of get it what you're talking about. So okay, I understand now. So let me explain what I understood. So the first thing is that function is the frame before size callback, GLW window into width, and then height. So that function is just uh, like some function that going to resize the window if the user change, but it will be there. But for that it needs a command from the GLFW. uh, yes, so for that it needs the uh, for that it needs the call from the JLFW, so that that call was coming from the JLFW setback frame before size callback. Yeah, I think so. So that is what's going on here. So you know what I mean. I think so. Uh, yes, that is what's going on here. I kind of forget it what's going on here. So I hope you understand what I meant and tell me this. I am right. Ah, Jesus. Give me a moment. What do I have? It doesn't have one. That's crazy. That's crazy. No, no, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tut, 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 tut. Tut, 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 tut. Tut, 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 tut. Tut, 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 tut. Tut, 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 tut. Tut, 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 tut. Ha ha ha. Oh my god, what? Yeah, very soon. I mean, nice. I don't think it helps. Alright. I okay. They ain't okay. Okay, I'm just getting distracted, don't I? Yes, very close now. I think the idea has finally clicked. You said the frame before size callback. It's a function that going to resize the window if the user change it. Yeah, this part only. This part is okay. What this is the only part I correct. The function does not resize the window. Dude, are you serious, man? What are you trying to say? Are you serious? What are you trying to say? Hmm? Hmm? Are you dumb? Don't test my patience, dude. Alright? Why are confusing me? He's confusing me. Uh, the user already resized the window. The operating system and JW already handled that. Handles what? Handles what? Uh, Like I don't know. Uh, by the time the callback runs, callback runs, the window resize already happened. Hmm. More accurate version would be the okay. So the frame buffer resize callback is a function that runs after the window has been resized. Okay, its job to react to the resize, usually by updating the OpenGL viewport. Um, I think that point of view was kind of right, I would say. So yeah. User resize window. Operating system resized the window. GLW noticed the size, and GLW said frame before resize callback told the GLW which function to use. Okay. Um, the GLW calls the frame buffer resize, and then frame buffer resize callback updates the viewport. Um, okay, so that is the overall point of view of what's going on here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, sir. So I think I can't add that in here. Do I? Can I? Can I? I think I can't. Yes, I can. Yes, he's good. GG. What to do? What's this? Yo, don't search me like that. You can't. You know what I'm doing, right? You're searching me. You're trying to piss me off. I think he is trying to. Right. I think that is the overall point of view. I think I don't really need anything more to be saying about it. Um, that's not called. That's not called the callback instance. And there is a happened in the film. which call this function. Okay. Mm, that means uh, your understanding is okay. So the frame buffer resize callback. It's a callback that runs when the window resize changes. It does not resize the window itself. So the window has already been resized by operating system and 0W. This function usually used to update the OpenGL viewport with the new width and height. 0W knows which callback to execute because we registered it using the 0W set frame buffer size callback. Uh, yeah, so that is the way it should be. Uh, okay, you know what I mean? I think you got what I meant. You know what I mean, Chad. Right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think I can add this statement in the coding. Sorry, in yeah, so I can understand it later. It is a callback function that runs whenever the window resize changes. It does not resize the window. Okay. Uh, as it does not resize the window itself. The window has already been resized by the operating system and the 0W. So this function is usually to call the used to update the OpenJS viewport with the new then height. So 0W knows which callback to execute because we registered it using the 0W set frame before resize call sorry size callback. Yeah, it kind of making sense now. You know what I mean? So yeah. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Live stream. Wait a minute, just a few minutes. Yeah. So let's continue what we are doing right now. So we are actually learning a much bigger programming concept called event driving programming. Yeah, pretty much got the overall point of view of what's going on here. So I kind of don't want to get myself confused or just leave it as it is. All right. Okay, let's read this. Ready your engine. We don't want the application to draw a single image and then immediately quit and close the window. We want the application to keep drawing image and handling the user input until the program has been explicitly told to stop. Uh, okay. So for this reason, we have to create a while loop that now called the render loop that keeps on running until we tell the 0W to stop. The following code shows the very simple render loop. The GLW window should close the function checks at the start of each loop iteration if the GLW has been instructed to close. So if the function returns true, then the render loop stop running, after which can close the application. The GLW hold event function checks if any events are triggered like a keyboard input or mouse movement events, updates the Windows state and call the corresponding function which we can register the Viva callback methods. Okay, so there are like two things, isn't it? So oh, oh my god. I think I need a break or something. Guys, so bad news is my Wi-Fi data was going to be in. It's been a 15 days and now it's going to be end. That's really a bad news. I think it. Can you guys see it? I nested each other. Yeah, it is a bad news. Seriously, it's going to be end soon. All right. So we don't want the application to draw the single image and then immediately close the window. So we want the uh, application to. Okay, so I kind of get it what's going on here. So yes, kind of get it a little bit. I would say so. Yeah, what's going on? I think that I understand. Okay. Absolutely. I think your understanding is more even easy, and the callback stuff is. It is a lot more straightforward. It is a lot more straightforward. Yes, it is. Okay. Wait. Wait. You are on a free plan. The charge every get less accurate and may forgot the detail and all knows around it. Okay, sorry, I'm broke. I don't have much money right now, so I can't. Sorry. Yeah. When your program starts, and I'm okay. Okay, give me a minute. um, when your program start, the CPU execute the code from top to bottom. From top to bottom. Uh, what? Okay. So suppose there are no render loop. What happens? The program starts, creates a window, and then returns 0. Program ends. Yes, the windows should appear for tiny fraction of second and disappear immediately. That is obviously not what we want. So we need a loop. We want the keep window alive, keep changing the input and then keep drawing and then keep checking the input and keep drawing and keep checking the input. So it's going to be in the loop. That loop is called rendering loop or render loop. Okay, so until the user closes the window. So that is why we okay, that is why watch I think that is why we have while JLW window should close window. Yeah. Okay, so let's break it apart. And this is asked GLW. Should I close the window? The GLW replies no or yes. So the window is still open. So okay. Returns false. So user clicks the X button in top, then then it returns true. So that is why that is when it is going to be close, kind of like that. Okay, so that that not equal to, right, and not equal to means not okay. Yeah. So not sorry, I mean it is not equal to, okay. So it turns false, and then false becomes the true. So the loop keeps running when the user closes the window. uh when the loop, okay, what's going on? I can hear them noise. Okay, it is a music for some other. um okay, so returns true. um so both are same. I mean, okay, no, so it is a place window, so that is a different between that. Okay, so it is a loop window, and which I already know about it. So that is the one confusion that I have. Okay, so we are using um that symbol not to say it is not going to be close enough. So the GW window should close function checks at the start of the each loop iteration of the GW has been instructed to close. So if the function returns the true, and then render the loop start running after okay, but left after mm, yeah, kind of understood what's going on here. So I think that there is no more confusion. Yeah, no, I mean, chat. No, I mean, okay, there are like lots of errors used to be showing up yesterday. Okay, it is. My bad. I just started. It's not okay. I just wonder. Okay, it is not showing up any error now. So it suddenly came out of nowhere and showing up now. That's fine. Yes. Alright. Uh, 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 I need a little bit space. Okay. I think I got. Okay. Okay. Let's write by myself. Y not JLF JLFW window should close window. Okay. Okay, where is it? So I think I can give that in the code block. That might be good to be stating out. And now it's on me. I think I can give that in the later section. Okay. Very much functionality. The state is in context, and I think it should have one. Like I do kind of understand what's going on. So understanding so the context, the JW is decide whether the program should be continue running, and it lets the JW the window resize and okay. So I think we can give that as simple as possible. So GLF window should close uh decides uh when the program should mm, mm, continue running or stop the program. Mm, yeah, I think I'm right. Okay, so decide when the program should continue running or stop the program. Uh, by mm, clicking the clicking the uh what do I say? Okay, yo man, what's up? Hope you're doing good. So by clicking the X um in the Windows, yeah, I would say so. mm, I think I'm right. I kind of get it. I think it is not proper way to say. It just going to open up. Yes. It did. Okay, what just happened? Okay, I don't actually want you. Sorry. How was your day, man? What are you doing? Are you trying to do something today? What's your plan? Mm. Uh, 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 mm, okay, I think I kind of understood what I was going on here. That's basically correct. A little more precise. Mm, the whether the function has checkers to close. So the user clicks the X on the bottom of the screen. The JW marks the window as it close. Okay. Then um, okay. So returns false. Keeps running the render loop, and then if returns true, then it stops rendering and end the program. So okay, I kind of like this point. Why it is? Oh my god, dude, seriously? It just taking so much space. Okay, what? Sorry, copy it. Okay, what? Didn't I copy that well? I think I did. Okay. Mm, I think I did. Yeah. So that is pretty much what's going on. So there was a one diagram for it that should checks the whether the window should close or not, and usually becomes true. Usually becomes true when the user clicks the X on the screen. So as long as it returns false, the render loops continue running, and when it is runs true, the render loop stop and the program exists. Yes, that is the overall point of view of what's going on there. Yes, this is the thing I need to add up in there. So I can take screenshot of what's going on there, and then it will be really helpful in the future. That when I try to understand that, it will be really helpful. Okay, not that. Okay, take the screenshot. No, I don't want that to be. Yep. I just trying to copy paste you there. What are you doing? Um, yes. Yeah, perfect. Now, yeah, that is perfect. And also, I need to add this guy in here. Uh, I think I don't really want this points. Okay, so just delete that. And okay, I can write these points in there. Check whether whether the window whether the window should be closed or not. Then usually becomes true when the user uh, clicks the X button. Okay, X button on the window. Those are no window. Then as long as as it it is returns false. So, the render loop continues continue to running. Um, when it returns true, the render loop stops and the program fixes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait a second. Okay. Yes. Mm, yes. So okay. Is it like mm, yeah, the point should be in there. Okay. Let's go on to some. So the GLFWs was swap buffer. GLFW swap buffer. So we'll swap the color. We'll swap the color buffer. A large 2D buffer that contains a color value for the each pixels in the GLFW window. That is used to render to used to render to during this render iteration and show it as the output to the screen. um okay. So the double buffer, when the application draw in the single buffer, the resulting image may display the flickering issue. Okay, so this is because the resulting output image is not drawn in instant, but the drawn pixel by pixel, usually from left to right. Okay, so and top to bottom, left to right, top to bottom. Okay, left to right, top to bottom. So because this image is not displayed at instant to the user while it's still being rendered to. uh, okay, so that means mm, because the resulting the output image is not drawn in an instance, and because this image is not displayed at instant to the user while still being rendered, so the result may contain the uh, artifacts to um, supplement these issues. When doing the applications, apply the double buffer for the rendering. So the front buffer contains the final output image that is showing at the screen, while all the rendering commands draw to the back buffer. As soon as all the rendering commands are finished, we will swap back to the front buffer so the image can display it without still being rendered to. Moving all the center artifacts. Okay, so pretty much got confused somewhere. I don't pretty much get it what they exactly trying to say. I'm not gonna lie. I don't actually get what they're trying to say. Um, Now we are getting into the one of the most important graphics concept, double buffering. So, dude, you are saying the same thing for everything. uh, um, mm, let's ignore all the complicated rules for the moment. The problem is single buffer. Imagine the OpenGL draw that directly to the screen. Now it start drawing triangle. Uh, okay, so drawing pixel 1 and then drawing pixel 2 and then drawing pixel 3. The user sees the drawing while it is happening. Okay, so they might see frame 1, then frame 2, uh, then frame 3, the appears gradually. Image appears gradually. Okay, sorry, my bad. Image appears gradually. So this can cause flickering, half image, half drawn image, and then visual artifacts. So solution, the double buffering. Instead of drawing directly to the screen, GLW opens GLW slash OpenGL use the two buffer, b- back buffer and front buffer, right? Yes, yes, it is front buffer and back buffer. So the front buffer, this is the user currently sees, and then the back buffer, this is where the OpenGL secretly draw the next frame. Yes, okay. So the front buffer is visible, and then back buffer is hidden, so the user never sees the back buffer while it is being drawn. Example, you are making a 2D game. Okay, I kind of understand what's going on. So meanwhile, the OpenGL proposes the next frame, the character at x equal to 101, and then inside the backend, the user does not see this yet. So what does GLW swap buffer do? When the OpenGL finish drawing the frame, the GLW swap buffer window, the GLW swap them, and then before the front buffer old image, and then back buffer is a new image. Okay, so after uh okay, what? Okay. So and then after is a front buffer, and then a new image, and then a back buffer is a old image. So that is the user instantly see the completed frame. So why it is called swap? Because the front and back, they are literally exchanging roles. So yeah, true. Yeah, that is what exactly going on there. It's like in the loop. Watch me. Yes. Okay. Yo, what? Oh my gosh. Guys, I think I need to sleep a little bit. I wasn't actually sleep well yesterday. No, it's okay. Alright. Front buffer player at x equal to 100. Back buffer player at x equal to not 1. Then JLW window. So now the front buffer player at not 1. And any render loop. In my render loop. While okay, LW should be some will close. The GL will swap the swap buffer W swap buffer window GLW pro event. Right now you are not drawing anything yet. Okay, but later you will have watch. Uh, I will have watch. Um, the order is brought to the back before swap before, and then using this complete image and check events, and then repeat. Oh my god. Okay. My neck hurts. Okay. Alright. Short notes. Yeah, I think these kind of notes kind of they like that is why I'm saying that the ChatGPT is the good. Did you understand? I just given him like twice the time the notes I taken by myself, and he kind of understand what I'm doing. So he understood, and then at last he given the short notes for me by himself. So the problem with I can easily copy and paste in there, but it will be useless. So I need to write my own words by myself with. So that is why when I read in the future, I can understand what's going on in there by reading the notes. So yeah, yes, okay. So the key thing to remember is OpenGL does not normally draw directly to the screen. It draw by hiding the back buffer and the swap. It make the complete image visible by swapping the buffer. Yeah, yeah, that is what going on. What's going on there? Okay. Um, one last thing. Terminate. Okay, when it is going to like going to end? Okay, how big this chapter is? I think it is really big. Yeah, this is where the new chapter will start. So I have rendering. Okay, so I have the rendering and then input, and then yeah, rendering and input are available. And once I finish, I can get back to the rendering the 2D triangle. So that is what going to be there. All right. Dude, what am I truly sleeping? Okay. All right. Why? This is JL. Okay, yeah. JLFW swap buffer. JLFW swap buffers. Buffers or buffer? You know. Um, is it buffers or buffers? Oh, what is the buffers? Okay. That is the function name. Okay. Okay. Yes. Sorry. Just a little bit. I had some back pain on my mm, backside. So, I uh, window. Maybe. Oh no, showing error for everything. Okay. Okay. Now the OpenGL draw the current frame into the back frame. I think I can't write it like this because if I write like that, it might get get me in confused. So I OpenGL draws OpenGL draws the image. Okay, so I need okay, let me uh understand from the beginning. Okay, if OpenGL draws the image directly into the windows, uh it will starter 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 starting to draw in the triangle started to draw the triangle mm, by pixels pixel by okay triangle by pixel by pixel mm, pixel by triangle pixel by pixel and it may frame on Toronto. It happens all one by one frame one frame uh, one by one frame um, the image appears gradually. Uh, that is why we are. Oh no. This may cause. This may cause flickering of. This may cause flickering of from image. And then I will show our T facts. Know what I mean? So which you like to fix? The proper solution for this double double buffering. Yes. Yes. Double buffering. Yeah, I think we started better. Say password. Okay. So the open GL slash GL of W uses the two buffers prime buffer and back buffer. Yes, front buffer and back buffer. Okay. Front buffer and back buffer. Okay, I think this person, sorry, I mean this image is kind of will be helpful to understand even more clarified. I mean, okay. Okay. Yeah, that image will be really good to understand what's going on here. Oh, sorry. No. Yes. Okay, just coming. Yeah, the band. Okay, just it is what is. Alright. Now. Yeah, I kind of get it. I don't know about that. Okay, so. Okay. Now the jail of W swap buffer. It's 5 or 6, so I think it's 6. Okay, S6 G GLFW swap buffers. When the OpenGL finishes drawing the frame, actually OpenGL finishes drawing the frame. Oh my god. When the OpenGL finishes drawing the frame, uh, it swaps them uh, swap them like first image goes to the first image goes to the first image goes to the back buffer. First image goes to the back buffer. Then frame buffer. Sorry, buffer. Yeah. And also this image will be really good for understanding. Yes. Before and after. Yeah, that is what's going on there. Okay, so why it is called swap? Because it is getting swapped. Alright. How long it's been? It's been going to be 2 hours. 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. Okay. Now the 60 has gone. Okay, not bad. Okay. Um, they literally exchange the roles. Um. Drawing the back of a swap and use list compare image and check stupid. Okay, I think I don't really want that. Okay. Um, it, technically, it is getting the yeah. Technically, it is getting the thing, the notchman. Um, yes. Why don't we copy and paste and let's ask the guy whether it is good or not. Ah, okay. So JLW swap before window. If the OpenGL do directly into the, you are perfectly close. We are not close enough. We are perfectly close, but we are not close enough. Why it is showing the currents? It's just pissing me off. I think it is my command. Yo. Just it is what it is. So why he's explained the same thing to me? No, so I just totally forgot to add this thing. Maybe okay. So the front buffer contains the image currently showing the screen. So totally buffer swap the back buffer and front buffer and newly running frame becomes visible to the user. Okay, okay. Oh my god. OpenGL under the entire frame into the back buffer. Trying the entire buffer into the back buffer. I think it is being a little bit more technical way. OpenGL renders rendering or renders the entire frame into the back buffer. Okay. And go back buffer and then after rendering after the after rendering after the rendering after rendering this after the rendering after the event it's okay. Rendering is finished. GLFW swap buffer uh swap the front buffer and the back. Um, is it kind of understandable? I don't know. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know either. Okay. The newly rendered image becomes visible on the screen is instantly. Okay. Then the user never sees the frame. Never sees the frame while it is being drawn. While it is being drawn or drawing or photo. Then sorry, it's too okay. This result this results in smooth smoother rendering that removes almost of flickering. Yes, I think so. Okay. Yes, I don't want myself to get confused a lot more. Just that is what I saw. Yeah. I think the most probably of understanding these stuffs, like by seeing the image. I think I was able to understand what's going on by seeing this image. Okay, so this is a swap buffer, so this would act as this. So, and this is the Windows button. It should act like this. So the image or like plays the important role. You know what I mean? Yes, it is always used to be. Okay. The super short example node. Okay, okay. Right. As soon as we exit the render loop, we would likely to properly clean and delete all of the GLS resource that we allocated. So we can do this via the glf w will terminate the function that will call at the end of the main function, that will at the end of the that will at the end of the configuration um of the main function. So this will clean up all the resources and properly exist the application now trying to complete your trying to complete uh trying to uh, try to compute your application, and if everything will went well, you will see the following output. Okay, so if it is really dull and boring black image, uh you did the things right. But if you didn't get the right image, or you are confused as how to everything how to everything fit together, uh, to fit everything together, check the full resource at this bias relative to the. If you have any issues embedding the application, first make sure all of your link options are set correctly, and that you properly include the uh, right watch, uh, right direction in your ID, as explained in the revise previous chapter, as also makes your code is correct, but you can verify it by comparing it with the okay full source code. I think I might get lost by comparing it. Okay, what am I seeing the same thing as before? Am I seeing the same thing as before? I don't know. It kind of looks like I'm seeing the same thing as before. But looks like it is, isn't it? Jesus. I must apply the previous section. Yes, it is. Okay, I think it is time to remove my headphone. It just pain in the ass. Just creating some. Okay. Alright. It just hurts. My hair hurts. Just pain in the ass. A little bit. Okay. Um. At the start of the program, I did. JLW initialize. Think of it like we can start working. So I'll get the resource memory window management stuff, and event handling. Okay. So when the program is finished, when the program is finished. Just okay. I think I need a break or something. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. I think I need a break. Okay, let's uh yeah, yeah, I think I need a break. So just 5 minutes I will be back. Alright. Yes. I will be back after 5 minutes. I just going to drink some water, so it won't take much time. So yeah, I will be back just in here. Dude, what's up? I'm back. Okay. I did a left. Um. Okay. So the JLW allocates. Yes. So the JLW allocates the resource when the program is finished. Okay, that means JLW is done and cleaned out everything. Yes, I think so. Why do we need it? Imagine JLW installate, create some resource, memory, and then window resource, and then input system and event system. When the program is end, we should list them, and that is what. Okay, I think I already wrote some. Uh, wrote some notes for the JLW terminal or terminate or I think I already did. Terminate the here it is. I did actually. I did before. So yes, I did before. So I do remember that. So I it will be like more careful if we have it. Oh my god, why the is it going there? Okay, all right. I think it is. It looks good. Okay. Um. Mm, short notes. Uh. GLFW terminal terminate. Sorry, terminate. Terminate is called when the program is about to exist. Exist. Okay, and then clean cleans up and clear or release now. Uh, sub all the resources. Cleans up all the resources. Yes, and allocate by GLFW. Okay, should be called should be uh should be called after the render loop ends. Okay, it should called when the um, render loops end, usually placed use usually placed usually placed near the end of the main before the return. It return. Oh my god, return 0 0 0. Alright, I think it is probably 20. Yeah, that's it. Okay, what just happened? Just something happened. I didn't actually notice. Well, okay, not out to play back. What's going on? Uh, I know something like broke. It's kind of like it was. Alright, I'm good. Uh, okay. Mm, and then now it's input. He also wants to have some form of input control in the GLFW, and we can achieve this with the several of JW input function we will be using. So the JW get key function that takes the window as the input together with the key. The function returns whether this key is currently being passed. Uh, we are creating a processing input function to keep all the input code organized. Uh, okay, so I think that is the way for properly saying it. Uh, yes. Okay, all right. Why don't try use the headphone? Okay, I think we are good. Mm, notice how the JLW has the nice life cycle. Okay, so here's what do you mean the life cycle? What do you mean by the life cycle? The many libraries in C++, C follows this exact pattern. Start work cleanup. Okay. I kind of get it. What do you mean by that? Okay. Mm. Okay, they are getting inputs. Okay, so then we call the process input the every iterations of the render loop. Um, so they are kind of getting the input by the keyboards. I think. Mm, what's the guy? I think I kind of not understand what exactly. Nice. This section is teaching a very common game programming pattern. Yes, I think so. So, So this is just a very common programming pattern. So the every frame, check input, update a game, and then draw, and let's break it down. The function. Mm, okay, wait a minute. So I just have this out for a long time. It's not. What if I like copy that and paste that? Okay, it is not. I think it is only applied to the Gemini. I think so. Awesome. So the Gemini has that feature that you can follow up. Okay. So the purpose of this function is like checking whether the user pass a key and to react to it. So right now it only checks the escape key. So the JW get key, think of it as asking the JW. Okay, okay, wait a minute. So it is coming under the B port, right? That means so I think I kind of needs to create a very separate way of creating it. Yeah, I need to do something for that. Okay, let's focus on this. Think of it as asking the JW is the escape is being pressed right now, and the response will with JW press and JW release. So user is not pressing the escape, so I'm pressing the. Okay, so that means the JW get key, uh, the window, and then JW get key. Sorry, JW get key window and then JW get okay. Yeah. So it is a inbuilt function like just like others. Okay, so it returns and then JW release and then a user presses the escape. Okay, okay. So then runs JW window. So the okay, why it is running this function? I don't actually understand why it is running this function especially. You know, so I don't actually understand why it is running this function especially. I don't actually understand why it is running this function especially. Uh, it just kind of always. Um, I don't actually get it why it is exactly, but I think that the JW this function sets notice something important. It does not close the window immediately. Instead, it change the flag internally. Should close equal to true. Should close equal to true. Oh, what do you mean by that? Can I know what you mean by that? I don't actually understand what's going on. What's going on? I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Um, Notice something important. It does not close the window immediately. Instead, it changes the flag internally. So connected to the render loop. Really had yes, I really had like this, and I remember. Okay, so the check the flag and internally initially so close equal to false. Yes. So then and becomes a true and the loops continue. So you so process the else. So okay. That is what actually happening here. Okay, I kind of get it. What's going on here? Mm-hmm. So I don't. Okay, so wait a minute. So that means they should close and then zero double set window. So the set window was able to kind of okay, wait a minute. I don't actually remember exactly what it is capable of. Uh, yeah, here it is. So the uh, a user resize window and then operating system resize window and then notice the resize and then it figures out the so the transform to use. Okay, no. So the remember it's a callback process that runs the whenever the windows resize change. So it does not resize the window. This of the window has been already been resized by the operating system and the GW. The function usually used to update OpenJS viewport with the new width and height. So GW knows with which callback to execute because we registered it using the GW set frame before size callback. Okay, so that is what's going on here. Okay, and I get it what's going on here. Okay, frame started successfully. Yeah, I know what I mean by that. Can I know what I mean by that? Yes. So I don't know what this function exactly do in there. Like kind of returning the thing, but uh, like calling that function to. So what are the parameters it has? It has the parameters. Okay, the second parameter was the frame before size callback. So that means uh he changed. So instead of that, he changed that as a true. So that means um he that means he was doing something with it, and I mean, mm, so okay, so I think he might explain about it exactly why. Okay, so the processing input JLW window window used to organize the input handles and then okay, set the JW should close flag to true. So that means um, that means so if it is false, the program will run, and if it is true, that means the program will stop. Oh, okay. So that is what we want. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. There's no more confusion. I kind of figured what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I kind of get it. I kind of get it. I kind of get it. 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 I get it. I get it. No more confusion. I kind of get it. What's going on there? Um. Yes, I do. There's no more confusion anymore. Okay. Mm. All right. I just just thinking about why didn't I make it as the um as the main uh I mean I didn't actually. Okay, the everything will falls apart if I do that. As it did. So it just looks ugly. Um. Yeah, keyboard as it is, I think it is kind of a looks clean. So I think I don't really want to change it much. In much, I mean chat. So mm, okay, so processing inputs. Mm, I'll leave it as it is. I don't really want to confuse myself. Uh, void, void process, process input, input glfw, window, int window. Um, yes, window. So that means uh, okay. So the void process input. Hmm. Used to organize the input handling codes. Mm, okay. Called every frame inside the rendering group. I think we can't really say that as it is. You know what I mean? Mm, Hmm. You need to do something for that. Actually. Yes, to all the nice, nice inputs, codes, maybe codes, and then called every frame inside. Yeah. Okay, so I don't actually get what they mean by called every frame inside the rendering loop. You know what I mean? I think I don't exactly get it what they mean by that. You know what I mean? So pretty much I don't actually understand what they mean by that. The JLW. Hmm. Let's delete this and I kind of don't understand what they mean by rendering the rendering that uh, render loop. I pretty much don't actually get it what they exactly mean. Mm. Okay, let's ask the GPT. I have no other choice. So, dude, I don't actually understand what you mean by the every frame inside the render loop, and maybe I got confused somewhere. So, yes, and then so you said the input handling course, and did you mean that the JLW get key window and JLW key escape? So I hope you meant that, and also, um, yeah, that is it. I think I know exactly what you're getting confused. Yes, what I said called every frame inside the render. Okay, okay, and I was talking about this one. Not this. Okay, let's look at this code. Mm, it was inside the. What's going on? I thought I was got confused a little bit. Oh my god. Um, JWGate. Uh, every time the loop runs, this line runs. Process input window. First loop inside it. JW. Okay. So that means he is kind of doing the doing the same thing as before, isn't it? I think I got confused a little bit in the end. Mm. Oh my god, what's going on? Oh my god. Mm. Wait a minute, so he explaining the loop. Explaining the loop. The first loop iteration inside it, okay, checks this first and then no, and then again happens again. Translate checks this done not and checks this one as well, and then now maybe else no line and this runs this, so it runs this, okay, so that means what does every frame means? Every frame? Uh, I don't get it. What do you mean by the every frame? I do understand. All right. So we are for the understanding. This we are running this to, yeah, we are in, okay, all right. So we are running that to close the function. No, we are running that. Yes, close the function. So it was kind of a different than before, isn't it? So I mean the function the GLW get Windows close. Yeah, you can see the difference. You can see the difference. What I mean is that this GLW Windows close window, and then you can look at this here. So GLW set Windows close to. That is the actual difference between each. The this one has a keyboard of set instead of it, so two of them are kind of different things. I thought the both of them are kind of similar. That is what caused all the trouble in here. mm, yeah, that is no more confusion. um there's no more confusion now, I think so. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's take this screenshot. I think like this one feature. Okay, the program keeps asking is escaped. Okay. Mm, okay. Okay. So the so the so the process input keeps uh keeps mm, keeps uh calling the calling every frame frame inside uh, instead of that and then okay. Okay. I think we don't really want that. Okay. Not a look. And real duplicate key checks whether the specific key is currently passed. Um, I think I didn't understand some of this. It just feels like this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hmm. Hmm. The 0W plus means the key is pressed. Um, right. Dude, the problem is right now I was kind of able to understand the JW gate key and then a parameters window and then a JW keep escape and then they are checking the with the JW press whether the keyboard the input is getting clicked or not. So I kind of get all that and also understand the JW set window so to close then a window and then a true and all the parameters and instead of that function I kind of get it almost everything, but the only thing I don't understand is the void process input 0w window and window. So that I feel like I don't know the exact functionality of it. I mean, like I kind of get it inside of the function, but I don't understand the actual functionality. So, like, I mean, I doesn't know what exactly doing. So, can you like simply give some statement that can improve it and don't give us a story and make it a simple sentence that I can understand what's going on exactly. I just have like a little bit cold and it's running after testing my patience so far. Okay. Uh, we're not confused about the yes. So especially why that's function is even as his modest job. So the simple purpose is to keep all the keyboard and mouse input code in one place. What do you okay? Okay, what? Can I know what you mean by that? Can I know what you mean by that? Oh my god. Okay, so that means to that means to keep to keep to keep to keep to keep all the keyboard and mouse. Okay, that is it. Um. Okay. So okay. Imagine you wrote, okay, this headphone is kind of giving pain in my ears, which I don't really like it. It just hurts. It hurts a little bit. I can't do it. Guys, give me a moment. I just need to check something. Wait, it's not showing. Plus, it was in a live. My YouTube page doesn't actually showed me that I'm actually live. It is showing there, but it is not showing in my mobile, which is crazy. Mm. I don't know. Just got confused. Okay. Oh my god. So the same things actually happens in here, isn't it? The same thing happens in here too. Isn't it, Judge? This works perfectly. Okay, I kind of get it. What's going on? Okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay, there is no more confusion. There is no more confusion. Uh, yes. The void source input gets uh, gets the keyboard or the keyboard and the mouse inputs. inputs. That is why we are using it. Okay, then there was other other thing that I used to talk about. Yeah, here it is. Where is it? Um, it was kind of mm, JLF JLF W gauge key caps cap key. Okay, sorry, my bad. I didn't mention. Okay, what's going on? Okay, 8 6. Whether the key is Russell or not. If the GLFW press got pressed by the user, that means that means by the user. That's it. So okay. Uh, the function will do what? I don't know. I don't know exactly. To the triangle rendered. Okay, did I like return anything there? Okay, sorry about that. Why subsequent here is. I think yeah, I wrote some things in here. Okay. Like did I like try to do something? If the JW press JW got no, I mean uh no, it is totally wrong. That means it, it means the key pressed by the user. Isn't it? Isn't it, guys? Okay, I didn't actually include the actual code. I'm kind of like got tired. I would say so. Yes. Mm, for an example, for example, if for jail of W get key get key window JLW key is escapes. Sorry, sorry. Uh, Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. Like, it's just JLW. Press. Okay. Check if the escape was being pressed. Okay, it checks if the es- escape escape key is es- escape key is being pressed. Oh no. I think I need to like include the LW. No, GLW GLFW set window mm, should close window should sure. So it sets GLFW should close Okay, that is what actually happens. So this function shouldn't close the it shouldn't close the what time it is. It's going to be two. Okay, shouldn't close the windows window immediately. Instant it is the chair of W window should close to return true on the iteration. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Ha 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 ha. Render loop stop and application. Window. You mean the window it still remains. It means the render loop re- remains and sorry render loop stops and yes that is it. That is it. That is it. That's it. That is it. I needs to add this block of code. Okay, I've just laid as it is. I'm better. Better than nothing. Yeah. I think it can explain it a bit. Yeah, it can explain it a bit what's going on. Oh, it just happened. I don't know. So let's just take again. Yes. Oh, okay. Um. Yeah. I completed this part. Now I need to focus on this part, and that's it. There are like only few to go. So get into the hello triangle. Um. Yeah. Yes. So I think it is time to take a break. So yeah. I need to take a lunch, and I might take 1 hour break. Uh, and then after that I will be back on streaming. So yeah. Before that, I need to do something to stream on YouTube with the shots. Vectors data, shape assembly, geometry shader, uh, then a test and blinding, fragment shader, and then okay, there are like a lot of things. Like I never knew. Like I only knew the vector shader and then geometry shader, but and then a fragment shader. The only the only three I knew, but rest of them I doesn't know. I just it's first time of hearing about that. I would say yo okay all right it's been a so okay let me take a break and I will be back after that. Okay, see you guys after the 1 hour. Bye.